The celebration of the convocation of National Institute of Technology Patna reflects its determination to carry forward the strong and rich legacy which it has inherited from the Bihar College of Engineering, Patna. Popularly called BCE, it has been a pride of not only Bihar but of India as well. Being the sixth oldest engineering college of undivided India, only after Gandhi, Roorkee, Pune, Shivpur and Mumbai. Its civil engineering department was considered to be the best, ranking only after Roorkee. It has been a cradle of technocrats since its very inception. BCE will always be remembered as a premier technical institute of India. BCE is situated on the bank of river Ganges in Patna, erstwhile Patliputra, once the capital of the great Magadh Empire. The city, having a glorious past, holds an eminent place in the history of undivided India. With the passage of time, BCE was ultimately transformed and rechristened into NIT Patna on 28th January 2004, being the 18th National Institute of Technology created by Ministry of HRD, Government of India. In a very short period of time, it has developed and is continuously developing itself to meet the challenges of time with technology. Besides the infrastructures and facilities, its approximately 33 acres campus has a picturesque river view, with numerous historic buildings presenting a spectacle of architectural delight and natural beauty. Carrying forward the legacy, NIT Patna is in the process of achieving the status of a center of excellence by imparting higher training in research and development in science, engineering and technology. In the year 2008, it was awarded a Professor's Chair of Honor by the Government of India to carry research and development work in water resource development. On 28 August 2015, the first Information and Communication Technology Academy of India was opened at NIT Patna. The academy was inaugurated by the Union Minister of Communication and Information Technology, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. NIT Patna is expected to open such center of excellence in other branches of engineering too. It is actively participating in GIAN, GIAN, and many international professors have taken classes in the institute. Various sponsored research projects of Department of Information Technology, MHRD, Department of Science and Technology, BARC, BARC, etc. are going on in full swing. In the year 2015, MHRD Government of India gave much bigger responsibility of CSAB, Central Seat Allocation Board, for all NITs to NIT Patna. This job was carried out under the chairmanship of Director NIT Patna, Professor Ashok De. Joint Seat Allocation Authority, JOSA, is a body to manage and regulate the joint seat allocation for admission to 87 institutes. The counseling of NITs and IITs has been done under the supervision of JOSA, where Director NIT Patna was the co-chairperson. Presently, NIT Patna is running 6 BTech programs, a Bachelor in Architecture, and dual degree courses in Physics, Chemistry, and Mathematics. In addition, PhD programs are also going on. All BTech programs are accredited by National Board of Accreditation. Going down the ages to unfold the detail of BCE is as fascinating and interesting as its legacy itself. It narrates the splendid development of India and Bihar as well. The story dates back to the second half of the 19th century. Just after the First War of Independence of India in 1857, the ill-famous Commissioner of Patna, Mr. William Taylor, surprisingly proposed for a technical institute in Patna for the first time. This proposal was aborted by the then Governor of Bengal, Sir Frederick, on personal grounds. But eventually, the government of Bengal in 1876 started the Patna Survey School in the campus of Patna College as a harbinger of technical education in Bihar. The school offered only one course of Amanat of 2 years, with an objective to train students in survey work. It was this Patna Survey School wherein lies the early roots of the BCE Patna. In the year 1882, Bihar Industrial School was established at Bankepur in the Patna College complex. Meanwhile, developmental works were rapidly increasing. Extensive road and irrigation works were being undertaken with utmost priority. The government decided to open an engineering school in the province. Both Patna Survey School and Bihar Industrial School were amalgamated to form Bihar School of Engineering, BSE, in 1886 under the principalship of Mr. E. Eubank, who was then the principal of Patna College. The school went on serving and producing professionals within its limited resources and infrastructure. But the need of an independent building was strongly felt. An estimate of Rs 1,38,000 was worked out for the construction of a new building. The commissioner made an appeal for donation, and in response, philanthropist Nawab Luft Ali Khan, who was a banker in Patna city, generously donated Rs 1 lakh for it.
पूछा उनसे कि भाई ये बिल्डिंग कितने में तैयार होगी, तो इन्होंने कहा कि करीब करीब एस्टिमेट जो है वो 1,38,000 रुपये का है। तो अपने मुलाजिम से कहा कि 1 लाख रुपया इनको दे दीजिए, और उसकी फिर वो रसीद दे दिया। I had one receipt, मगर I have kept somewhere else.
Civil engineering was the only course offered at BSE. The construction of new building on the bank of River Ganges started in 1892. Bihar School of Engineering shifted to this new red-colored building after completion in 1900 with 4 new courses, namely Overseer, Sub-Overseer, Surveyors and Artisans of 2 years and 4 years duration, to be taken up after matriculation. The new building had the facilities of well-equipped workshop, laboratories, hall for drawing classes and hostel facilities for students. The first hostel was Eubank Hostel, named after the first principal of BSE, Mr. A. Eubank. The admission fee was Rs 3 and monthly fees was Rs 3. There were 5 government scholarships of Rs 7 per month which were awarded annually. As the years passed by in 1912, when Bihar was made a separate state, the need of a degree college was felt strongly. As a consequence, in July 1924, Bihar School of Engineering was elevated to the status of a degree college and was renamed as Bihar College of Engineering, Patna, popularly called as BCE Patna. Mr. F. Walford took over as the first independent principal. Bihar College of Engineering started functioning from July 1924 with only 9 students in civil engineering. 2 new courses were also introduced: subordinate engineering and mechanical apprentice. With this, there were only 30 students in 1924. As a matter of sheer coincidence, BCE offered a degree in BCE, that is, Bachelor in Civil Engineering. 1924 was the golden year of BCE. hydraulic lab was completed in 1926 and a windmill was constructed in 1928 to pump water. These can still be seen standing in the campus on which students perform experiment even today. A committee proposed expansion of BCE in 1928, but the period between 1929 and 1939 was marked by the Great Global Economic Depression, which seriously affected the profession of engineering and also the proposed expansion schemes of the college. The only thing that added to the college in this period was two self-fabricated sundial, installed at the main building and in the director's bungalow. In the year 1930, Industrial Diploma course was introduced, replacing the Mechanical Apprentice course. Two barrack-type hostels named Wilson Ward and Muslim Ward were built to provide accommodation to the increased strength of students. The BCE has addressed the need of engineers of many eastern states of India as well as of Nepal. It had quota in number of seats for the states of Northeast, Orissa, Jammu and Kashmir, as well as Nepal in admission.
I think this is a very good institute.
उड़ीसा, नेपाल, असम, इस सब का यहाँ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर सबका कोटा रहता था.
BCE has fulfilled its responsibilities from its very inception. During the First World War, BCE provided trained personnel to Industrial Development Program. After the 1934 earthquake, BCE solved many problems which the state was facing. The college took responsibilities of training the war technicians and repairing the war equipment during the Second World War. A workshop was built to train them, which later on became the workshop of the college.
जो वॉर टेक्नीशियन लोग का जो वर्कशॉप बना था वही कॉलेज का वर्कशॉप बन गया. हम लोग के टाइम में we have to spend 2 years in that workshop.
At the same time, a barrack-type civil military hostel was also built for accommodation of the war technician undergoing training. This was later on converted into students' hostel, which was popularly called CivMil Hostel and was still in use till recently. CivMil Hostel was demolished only 2 years back to build a new 10-storied boys' hostel by NIT Patna.
CivMil barrack was actually constructed for technical training for the military people. So 40-50 in one barrack only. There was no provision of lock. It was all open. The floors were only brick soling, that's all.
After the World War was over, the new socio-political order was taking shape. In 1945, Sri Bhagwat Prasad took over as the first Indian principal of BCE from J. Tillis, the last English principal. This marked the end of the British era over BCE. In July 1945, a degree course in electrical engineering was introduced with 16 students and number of seats in civil engineering was increased to 50. This was a big leap towards expansion. The total strength of graduate students became 66. After independence of India in 1947, BCE took the challenge of fabrication and repairing of ballot boxes for the general elections in Bihar, Bengal and Orissa. This job was done until the electronic voting machine replaced ballot boxes. The government also decided to open more engineering colleges in the province. Bihar College of Engineering played an active role of mother institution of new engineering colleges of Muzaffarpur, Bhagalpur, BIT Sindri, RIT Jamshedpur, Chandigarh, Burla Engineering College in Orissa, Madhav Engineering College of Gwalior, etc. It provided them qualified and experienced administrators and faculty to establish them successfully. In 1949, additional 34 students were admitted who were to be transferred to BIT Sindri campus after it was developed in 1951. In the same year, academic control of BCE went under Patna University from the Department of Industries. Dr. R.P. Verma took over as the principal in 1952, becoming the first BCE graduate to become principal. This was the year of happening for the college also. A discipline of mechanical engineering was started. The subordinate course was transferred to Muzaffarpur and mechanical apprentice course was abolished due to formation of ITIs. As a result, only degree courses were being offered at BCE in civil, electrical and mechanical engineering. In 1953, Professor Verma left to do his DSE from Massachusetts, who was the first engineer to do so in whole of Eastern India. Another alumni, Mr. N.N.G. Dastidar, took the charge of principal of BCE. Keeping pace with the dynamics of the modern education system and its needs, in the year 1974, 2 girls were admitted for the first time and in 1977, undergraduate courses were started in electronics and communication engineering and architecture as well. As per the need, in 1978, postgraduate courses were started in civil, electrical and mechanical engineering. First graduate of BCE was Sri Rasdhari Prasad in the year 1928. And the first girl to graduate from BCE, Patna, was Piyush Saxena in 1979.
I will say that we were having some of the facilities here which was at par with anywhere in the world.
Feeling of that thrill, ki yes, I am a part of this institution, that I remember. I was feeling as if I am floating in the air. The first day when I walked in as a student of that college, it was a very different feeling.
The BCE Patna has produced luminaries in almost every field. Shri Mahendra Narayan Singh was awarded Kirti Chakra for his gallantry service in road construction. Mr. Ratan Kumar Sinha, an eminent engineer scientist, became chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission. Mr. Bhuneshwar Behra was founder principal of Rourkela Regional Engineering College, founder Vice Chancellor of Sambalpur University and also became member of UPSC. He was an active leader of Quit India movement of 1942 from Patna. The first BCE alumni to become director of any IIT was Brigadier S.K. Bose. Professor V.N. Prasad became director of IIT Kharagpur for 1 year. Professor R.K. Mehto was first from BCE to become a Vice Chancellor. Professor S.N. Sinha was founder Vice Chancellor of JP University, Chhapra. Mr. Pradhan Jwala Prasad retired as Director of Industrial Development Bank, Manila. Mr. G.P. Lal was first from BCE to become President of Institution of Engineers in India. Mr. Binod Kumar Singh, the Iron Man from India, is Executive Director in Mittal Steel. Mr. Chandrasekhar Prasad retired as Director General, CPWD. Engineer A.P. Mishra became member of Railway Board and is presently MD of Kutch Railways. It has also produced entrepreneurs like Engineer Pankaj Kumar, who owns an IT company in New Jersey, America. BCE has also produced politicians of all capacity. Engineer Kartik Oraon was the first member of parliament from BCE Patna, who also became minister in the cabinet of Srimati Indira Gandhi. Mr. Ajit Mehta and Mr. Nitish Kumar became member of parliament too. Mr. Nitish Kumar also became minister in the cabinet of Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He also became the first MLA and the first chief minister from BCE Patna. Mr. Rajaram Singh, Mr. Bhim Singh and Mr. Birendra Kumar became MLAs as well. Mr. Bhim Singh too became cabinet minister in Bihar government. Mr. Ravindra Kumar Sinha was the second engineer to become IAS in India and was the first from BCE Patna. After him, many alumni joined the IAS and IPS services. BCE Patna was always headed by qualified and able principals like Professor R.K. Verma, Professor D.N. Singh, Professor B.B. Chakravarti, Professor Daya Sharan, Professor Shailendra Nath Chakravarti, Professor Surendra Prasad Sinha, Professor Triyogi Prasad, Professor Kameshwar Prasad Singh, Professor Hridesh Kumar Sinha, Professor Jitendra Singh, Professor Anil Kumar Sinha, and Professor Pramod Kumar Sinha, who was the last principal of BCE Patna. The journey so far had not just been full of accolades. It had its own ups and downs. Though it has witnessed golden period in the past, there was a time in 90s when the college faced few problems.
1987 के बाद तो जो कुछ कंटीजेंसी ग्रांट्स करीब करीब भारत इतनी बिहार सरकार ने बंद कर दिया, तो ये सबसे दिक्कत तो होती थी, तो अपने ही फंड से इसी तरह से हम लोग काम चलाते थे।
हम लोग की कोशिश होती थी कि किसी कॉलेजेस से हम लोग लैग नहीं करें, टेक्निकल कॉलेजेस से, और उस फ्रंट पर हमेशा हम लोग ध्यान देते हैं कि टीचिंग हमेशा एट पार रहे विद द अदर कॉलेजेस।
In spite of this, the motivated faculty members and the staff kept on performing their duties despite all odds and managed to cope with it successfully. The BCE Patna was waiting for a change in its setup from the 90s to get rid of its problems. BCE was certainly destined to take yet another leap in its history. With the firm belief and effort of many people associated with BCE Patna and persons like Engineer Nitish Kumar, who was then Railway Minister, Government of India, and all others, initiated a struggle to achieve desired change from the beginning of this millennium. Their struggle bore fruit.
बंटवारा हो गया स्टेट्स का, एक झारखंड बन गया है कि बन गया। हमारे यहाँ कोई आरईसी नहीं रहा, हमको भी मौका मिला, बस एक प्रपोजल डाला।
विजिटिंग कमेटी अप्रैल में विजिट किए और सब कुछ मतलब जैसा जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स उनका था सब हम लोगों ने फुलफिल किया।
BCE Patna was asked by the Government of India to form a society which was prerequisite for transformation, and NIT Patna Society was formed.
Based on their recommendation, the ministry informed us to form a society named as NIT Patna Society with the officials of Patna University and BCE. The society was finally formed and registered.
Formation of NIT Patna Society was the first step towards making of NIT Patna. Ultimately, that moment came on 28th January 2004, when BCE was transformed into NIT, National Institute of Technology, created by the Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Thus, the baton of the journey of technological excellence was passed from BCE Patna to NIT Patna.
बड़ा मुश्किल से तो NIT बना था और इसके लिए मैं कभी भूल नहीं सकता हूं डॉक्टर मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी को, जो मानव संसाधन मंत्री थे। इसके लिए विशेष अलग से निर्णय लिया गया सरकार के द्वारा और फिर वो आए भी थे खुद। बड़ी खुशी होती है। तो उसी तरह से NIT नाज होता है, यहाँ पढ़े हैं, BCE से अब NIT हो गया, 500 से अब 3500 स्टूडेंट पढ़ रहे हैं।
In the year 2004, Professor P.K. Sinha, the then principal of BCE Patna, became the first director of NIT Patna, followed by Professor U.C. Ray, who was the first appointed director. Professor P. Chakrabarti and Professor Ashok De, who is the present director of NIT Patna. The first chairman of Board of Governor of NIT Patna was Professor Ashok Chandra. Mr. R.P. Singh was second chairman, followed by Mr. M.B. Verma, who is BCE alumni and was program director of the India's first light combat aircraft program. Following him is the present chairman, Mr. Manish Sabharwal. At the time of transformation of BCE into NIT Patna, Professor Iqbal Ahmad Qadri took the challenging task of the first registrar. Following him, Professor Vidya Sagar became the registrar and carried the trend of administrative changes forward.
Few personnel, we could manage to transform this institution from a state level institution to national level institution.
Following him, Mr. K.K. Tiwari became the registrar, who is the present registrar of NIT Patna. He is the first appointed registrar of NIT Patna.
In a short span of time, NIT Patna administration has transformed itself from state level to national level. The administration is young and gearing up fast to meet the changing needs of the student and employees as well.
Just after its formation in 2004, NIT Patna started B.Tech courses in Computer Science and Engineering and Information Technology. Thereafter, many postgraduate courses have been started in number of new specializations according to the need of the society. These technical achievements in such a short period of time adds to its glory. Recognizing this, many MOUs have been signed with different countries for the exchange programs for both students and faculties. South Korea has already established a center in the campus of NIT Patna as a collaboration. To keep the technical and academic knowledge development program updated, there are technical societies like ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, ASCE, American Society of Civil Engineers, IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, SAE, Society of Automotive Engineering, etc. Apart from academics, NIT Patna is shouldering bigger responsibility by adopting 5 villages around Patna to develop and educate the villagers. The students too have formed a group named Sankalp, and with the help of NSS, they educate poor children of the locality free of cost in the space provided to them in the campus. There is a techno-culture society for the students under which there are a number of clubs like Photography Club, Literature Club, Music Club, Robotic Club and Technical Club. Under Technical Club, there are societies like Corona and Melange, through which students from different institutes hold Tech Fest, hold exhibitions and share ideas. NIT Patna organizes events like Zonasa, in which students of architecture from different technical institutes get together and interact with architects of international fame. Similarly, there are Cultural and Sports Society of Students too, which are given a lot of importance. NIT Patna believes that all-round personality development of student is key to their success.
I believe that the students should be given training in all aspects of life so that they can become a complete human being. And for that, in one way, we need the academics, technological education. On the other hand, we should have ethical education. We should have our cultural and heritage wise education.
The reflection of this can be seen in the placement record. More than 80% of the students get placement in MNCs and renowned corporates and Navratna PSUs in the campus itself. The remaining 20% get suitable placement off campus, while some of them opt for higher studies in India and abroad. Catching up with the international standard, it has acquired many modern equipments and many new laboratories and amenities are coming up fast. Apart from academic facilities, Students' Activities Center and Auditorium are likely to come up very soon for the extracurricular activities. There is Students' Innovation Center, where students make various working models expressing their innovative and creative ideas. These models have won laurels for them at both state and national level competition.
We must encourage the students to develop their innovative ideas. For that, we have constructed one full building which is called the Innovation Center.
The institute has a big playground where many state and national level football and cricket matches were organized in the past, when Patna had no stadium.
At one time, here West Indies team had come and they had played in our field, the cricket. That time Gary Sowers was here.
This ground for NIT is definitely a proud possession. Today, this has been renovated to international standards.
Morning walk करने के लिए you will see that all the सारी तरफ से ये बना दिया मैंने walking.
मॉर्निंग वॉक के लिए एंड अभी लोग करते भी हैं इधर का
काफी लोग करते हैं
सब लोग करते हैं
Recreation and relaxation is equally important in any such institution, and for this there are 2 cafeterias for students. The institute has a strong alumni association which meets on the first Sunday of February every year. The meet glitters with the shine of famous persons who have achieved new landmarks of success in their respective fields. The glitter of BCE-NIT Patna Alumni Association will not only continue, but it will grow every year. The first recorded reunion of pass-out students of BCE Patna was held during Second World War in 1941. NIT Patna, like any other NIT, is residential in nature and provides residential facilities to all its students as well as the teaching staff. However, at this stage, it partially meets the demand. Constructions are in full swing to fulfill them. New hostels are coming for both boys and girls with state-of-art facilities. Similarly, many such plans are in pipelines.
Around 3-4 students' hostels are coming up, and this year in 2016 by July, all the girl students will be inside the campus.
NIT Patna is a big call. Its need and its reach requires a bigger canvas to realize its ultimate goal. Unfortunately, the existing campus falls short of land requirement for the future development. Shortfall of land and similar crunches cannot stop NIT from dreaming big and setting bigger targets for the future development of this institute.
NIT Patna started with 9 students as Bihar College of Engineering Patna in 1924. We target to increase strength of students to 9,000 by 2025.
We must make effort to restore our past glory, and that is possible in this competitive world only if you pick up a few areas and bring that to the level of excellence, a center of excellence.
To meet their aspiration, a modest demand was made to the state government. A land has been proposed to NIT Patna in Behta, on the outskirts of Patna, for future development of its new campus with a vision incorporating all modern amenities, infrastructures and state-of-art facilities.
In the short-term vision, I want that this particular NIT should be in teaching and research. It must come at the top bracket of NITs. This is my short-term vision. Long-term vision is to make it one of the best institute in India and abroad.
NIT Patna will contribute to India and the world through excellence in scientific and technical education and research. It will serve as a valuable resource for industry and society and will remain a source for pride for all Indians.